What do you think? Who will be the winner of the presidential elections in the United States? Actually, I don't know who will be winner. It's very complicated stuff. Yeah, Biden is leading now, but you know that Hillary Clinton was leading too. The USA, unlike our country, has another system of elections, the Electoral College, that all are very complicated. People vote not like we are, not like we usually do. The unexpected can happen. Now you probably know what the situation with the Biden's son. I don't know, it's all so creepy what son of top-ranking public servant for a second vice president United States of America, and the best bet, it doesn't matter, gave his laptop to the random technical service. Do you remember I gave my laptop to the PC service? And I was scared so much that my photos can be used for the... But actually I didn't have any extra private photos. It's for real, really. Any extra stuff. Maximum they could do upload my video, which was waiting for uploading on the channel. It's a maximum. But when you are Biden's son of a bitch and you lead a sucks lifestyle, it's left the laptop in random service and forget about it. Something wrong with this situation, isn't it? It's very strange. I don't condemn it. I condemn his relationships with the... I don't know what most creepy. The thing she is a niece. Fuck the shit, I have a niece and I can't even fucking imagine it. Or the thing that she was 14 years old, he was almost 40. What the fuck, how it can be? What worse, her age or that she is his niece? I'm just trying to decide inside my mind. What is worst? Yeah, let's do a little excursus. It has been officially found that Biden's son had relation, not only friendly, as you can understand, with his niece, which 14 years old, fucking more than friendly relations with the 14 years old own niece. Can you tell me, in your opinion, what's worse for you? It's a fucking crap, it's a fucking crap. She was 14. A lot of people tell me the worst thing is age. So Jesus, the family stuff don't confuse you? Yeah, you watched Game of Thrones too much. And now you think that it's not so creepy like age, but I think these both things are fully fucking shit. Anyway, why I started talking about it, all this creepy sucks stuff where we talk about can change the rating of the Trump in no way. What will be? Fucking nothing will happen. Because the Democrats, to be exact, left-wing people, which vote for Democrats, don't want for Biden. They vote against Trump. Inside of the ballot, people will see Trump and not Trump. It doesn't matter who would be instead Biden, even Gerfer. It doesn't matter how much he fucked up, how much fucking shit he did before, and today Biden, it doesn't affect the electorate in any way. They vote against Trump, they certainly hate Trump, they're accusing him of all the moral things. He hated by the establishment, he hated by a lot of Americans for his own imagined look they actually created for him. Sure, we have undecided states where people check the information and could make a little impact, but it's fucking shit. Let's talk more objectivity and skip the moment that Biden fucking sick left-wing person, he's a crazy fucking sick left-wing person, which was great and supported looting, destroyed the businesses, etc. in BLM time. But he's a corrupt man, he's a fucking corruption man, his family steals our government budget, they are doing diversions funds of American taxpayers and Ukrainian taxpayers. He's doing international graft and corruption. His son slept with a 14 years old niece, not only with the niece but and another underage girls. It's a holy fucking crap. His son is a drug addict. He can't clean up the mess in his own family. What country? What are you talking about? All could be okay if he said, yes, it's my son and he shamed me, but I did everything can help him, but unfortunately he became the person who he is. I renounced a son. So if I was him and I had fucking stupid son, I would do that. I would do it in the public. Sure, after that I would keep touch with him. It's a politics, it's a hypocritical, too much. If you're in politics, you cannot be not hypocritical. Until democracy exists, hypocrisy exists too. You must tell not true to people to vote for you. You must be fake to get the voters. Because a politician has twin requirements. The politician can't be just a human. Can you understand an example? I invite the banana and yelling at him like a banana, you are motherfucker. Banana is telling, no Alexei, you are motherfucker, and interrupt me. For you, it's a usual thing, because we are humans. But if we were presidential candidates, yeah, you would condemn us. You could say, ew, what a disgusting discussion. A politician can use bad language, they can enjoy the time with the horse, it's most hateful. Official was found in the sauna with a horse, so what? Is official not human and can't enjoy the time with the women? Why? Really? What's wrong with that? Often some girls without any trust and inspection selected to be civil service and after found that they were the horse, okay? People start to show their photos, etc. Shit, come on. Almost all girls somehow or other send their nude photos to their guys. And if your girlfriend doesn't do that, it's the first reason to think about it. Maybe she's very shy or maybe she doesn't trust you so much. It's like a usual thing, but anyway, when it starts to show the private photos with any politician person involved and then trying to use it against her, it's very weird, it's strange. Having sent this kind of photos is alright. It's a live human act. Politician cannot be forgiven for the human usual acts, and it's annoying. The age of fake political correctness is fucking annoying me. Now it's continuing, it's actually done to be correct, the election in the Ukraine. And I want to tell you this, my very close friend was involved in the elections. Sure, he wasn't the candidate, but he told me a lot of this stuff and now I know how it works. And I just know if I was there, especially like a candidate, for all my things, what I want to do and what I'm doing right now, fuck, they just fucking kick me from this area because I can't speak like that because of political correctness. Because I can't do this and can't tell that. It's disgusting. It's fucking hateful and disgusting because I think only for that I don't want to even pronounce on YouTube. You understand, underage and all that shit. He deserves to be condemned. I'm very hopeful that Trump will be winner. I'm living in Israel and our country start to think a treaty with Arab countries. Thank you, dude, for 30 rep. So all of these people on the stream hoping for Trump winning. That's a fact. You can be sure of that. For Biden, I actually know people which want to see Biden winner. These people working in the Ukrainian government, they need him. Jesse Pigman, thank you a lot. Why Ukrainian government needs him? Because Biden will create many ways to steal the money from the budget of the taxpayers with the Ukrainian government together. Alexei, are you supporting Trump? Man, of course, I don't tell that he is a perfect candidate to be the president of the United States. Certainly, it shows some political and social crisis in the USA. When the president of the country was chosen as Trump, it must not be like that. When inside the country all good, the president can be a person which has a lot of doubtful things in his biography. He made the beauty contests, the white was escort girl, he owned whorehouses, girls, casinos. Would you give your vote for this man? No, but he is the best which we have now. Moreover, he shows the political crisis and for what people ready to vote. Certainly, it's a not correct comparison, but Hitler won the elections. By the way, the Bolsheviks seized power, it was illegal. It's Bolsheviks, sons of a bitch, they made coup d'etat and you know what happened next. But Nazi came absolutely legal, almost except for a few things. But people gave their votes for Hitler, for a political party to be more correct. First time they had a small part of the voters, but step by step they gave more and more votes and check, we have it. That was all legal, but why voters choose him? Because time was special. The age was between too far left and far right. The question, were Nazi far right, still disturbed the people. Now people start to discuss that very actively and ask my opinion about this case, they were left or right wing. I think I can answer the next steps. They were absolutely political left from the economic side. Hitler wasn't political right from the economy, for sure. But from the civil liberties side, it's a very arguable point. I heard arguments from the right-wing side about why they think he was political left in the social policy. But it's so far-fetched, it's all the big fake game. He is thrown from the side to side. Anyway, I disagree. Certainly, Trump showed himself as a good president. We can't say that another president could be better. But Trump was a good leader of the country and has a lot of support from the many people. You know, today, when you see who supports Biden, first of all, their meetings are small. We actually can't call it the meeting because it's a very small bunch of people, but I'm pretty sure a large number of people will give the votes for him. These people are blinded by mass media's fakes and get lost watching TV. Everyone of mass media, to be sure, they are American Vatniks. Vatnik is a political naming of the fake patriots of Russia which support the corrupt government. This naming use of the internet in Ukrainian-Russian discussion about countries, relations, politics, etc. For short, Vatnik, the person who supports a government, is all information from mass medias without any filtration and review from the different sides. No wonder that American Swatniks will vote for the president, absolutely all mass media speaking about 24/7. But in this weird and heavy environment, people are ready to become fans of Trump. Why? Because they made more money. Because Trump reduced taxes and put employment and has a very good result with that stuff. The best one result in the last 50 years. COVID did a very heavy environment for work for Trump. COVID shitted for Trump too much. Too much. Holy fucking shit, how it was bad luck for Trump with this shit virus. If not for that corona, the difference between candidates would be higher, sure, for the Trump side. Now Democrats too much speculate, like Trump so harm Americans' community. He is guilty in a large number of deaths. And unfortunately, they, in this case, not so right, but they can talk about it. Because hypothetical, in his chair could be Hillary Clinton. Maybe the situation could be better, maybe not. We can check it out, but we can check Trump, and it doesn't matter the results of Trump's actions, because anyway he will be fucking condemned and fucking bastard him that he didn't manage the pandemic. So they do it, use it, and speculate it. But the public ignores the fact when Trump closed America, America was closed, one of the first in the whole world. Europe was still opened, but America was not. Democrats yelled and squalled what a bastard Trump split the people, we need to build the bridges, not the walls, oh how we can do that, and blah blah blah, it will destroy the economy. Now Democrats told that Trump closed America is too late. It's politics and I'll skip the part about their hypocrisy. Republicans are hypocritical as well. You can see when they try to like minorities, and they do it because of votes. Sure, they don't want to see them too much at their voters, but they must do this. That's real politics.